Hey, thanks for watching my footage on the Woodland Brutality 2022 match held by InRange TV. Stage 4 starts with getting a hit on a half-size IPSC at about 50 yards from the first 4 positions in the VTAC, and then 3 outside positions of your choice. Then getting up to the barricade, you'll see me fumble a little bit because I was using a bipod for this match, which I'm not quite accustomed to, but then I'll settle in and aim for the spinner. For the spinner, I was using 77 grains, and I was able to push it over in 3 hits and 1 miss just for good measure, instead of others who were using 55s and they had to hit it about 5 or 6 times to spin it. From the next VTAC, you draw your pistol. Again, get 4 hits from the first ports, 1 from the ground, and then you'll spin the pistol spinner. The pistol dot I was using on my PDP definitely made it easier getting those hits from the awkward positions. I was a bit slow on the spinner just because it was my first time actually engaging one with pistol. But again, that red dot really did help. I did do a proactive reload before starting the spinner, but I felt my mag starting to get light, so I wanted another proactive reload just for finishing it off. Stage 5 starts with hands on the back of the trunk of the car, and then using your pistol to make 1 hit on the mini IPSC from various positions while moving to the next car. For the last shot, you have to drop your mag and make your hit. As a note, all penalties in this match are 60 seconds, so really want to take your time there. And then do the same thing with your rifle, but get a hit on the 3 mini IPSCs at the end of the bay. That middle mini IPSC does have a hole in the middle to simulate armor. Then from here, you'll see that as a theme of this match, I do rush some of my shots, so I should have slowed down, just made my hits, instead of burning ammo in time. Overall, it went pretty smooth though, so I am happy with this stage.
Stand by.
For stage 6, you wear a backpack weighted somewhere around 50 pounds and then engage a couple sets of pistol targets. This is the only stage of the match I would have changed just because it was pretty quick. Maybe move the start point back 50 or 100 yards just so we're really feeling the weight of that pack. After the star is a spinner, so I do a proactive reload. And then this one was much easier than the first, and I was even able to get a couple double taps in.
I moved it so I can hear you.
Stage 7, you get a hit on 2 full-sized IPSCs at about 75 yards. I start from the offhand position, but I'm just rushing a bit too much, so I'll be engaging the rest from the table. After you get your hits, you grab the rope, pull the kettlebells over the next fault line, and then obtain 2 more hits.
Good. Good.
You know, by the time you guys are done, you might have like a cool trend.
Just about. I'm waiting tonight, so it's just nice and gooey tomorrow. Yeah. Have you guys done
Good.
starting yet? Rain for sun. You want dry ground?
Get your last couple hits, show clear, and then grab your rifle and the kettlebells and bring them to the start line.
Put it down and set it in the mud there, alright?
From here, you'll then get a hit on each of those IPSCs with your pistol, and this one takes me a painful amount of time. Again, just rushing my shot. Stage 1 is a Humvee ride. You're to get 5 rifle hits on a plate at the end of the day as the Humvee's slowly driving away. It was a bit of a shaky ride even though it looked smooth, so volume of fire may have helped me.
5. Drop the mag. Clear it. Put it down. You ready to draw your pistol? Draw your pistol, slap the vehicle, then chamber around. Hit! 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 Drop back! Clear it! Holster! We need one more hit on the steel when we stop. Hit! Alright, unload your clear.
All right.
Stand by!
Stage 2 is the Casarda drill, where you get a hit on the steel, ground your rifle, grab the kettlebell, and throw. Of course, for the first throw, as you can see right there, I buried the handle in the dirt when it landed, so I'll have to be digging that out.
Get it out of there, Dan. You got this. Get it out of there. There you go.
My strategy for this drill is to simply grab the kettlebell and throw instead of some others who swing it forwards and then back to get some momentum. I think it does save a little bit of time, but boy is it exhausting. End up seeing more of that later on as I get gassed and start lifting with my back instead of my legs. And then there is a bonus on this stage. You get 15 seconds for each of the 5 orange fault lines you cross. Those fault lines are a little bit harder to see just as the stage gets torn up by the different competitors.
Come on, Kyle, big swing.
Hit! 120, 8-1. 5 bonuses.
My last stage is stage 3, where you start by using a DPM to try and knock over a couple poppers at about 200 yards. I missed both, so have to clean it up with the rifle.
Charge it.
Shout out to Josh for reminding me to charge it before shooting.
1, 2, both silhouettes.
And those silhouettes are at about 400 yards.
Hit! Show clear. Clear. Move.
You then move up to each of these 4 positions and you'll engage a couple plates with your pistol. For a couple notes on partisan division, through the point system, I was able to use an optic and a bipod on my rifle, and I was able to use an optic on my pistol. As a caveat, I was also required to carry a 4-inch knife, at least a liter of water, and a first aid kit with tourniquet.
Clear. Holster.
From last position, you're to get a total of 3 hits on those now 300-yard silhouettes. Then you'll see the black one on the right seemed pretty bold and clear to me from standing, but then as soon as I go prone, it disappears into the background of the shade.
Finish. Unload and show clear. Clear.
At the end, I came in at 14th overall and 6th in my division, which is the best placement I've ever obtained. I will try and keep that from getting in my head though, as the match's objective is more about training and fun instead of split times, and there's definitely more to learn. Big shout out to InRange TV and Echo Valley for hosting this match, and thanks again for watching, and I'll see you out there.